Have you ever wondered what everyday life in Denmark is like? Imagine a place where the air is crisp, the landscape is dotted with picturesque windmills, and the cities are a blend of contemporary architecture and historic charm. This is Denmark, a small Nordic country with a big heart and an even bigger personality. Life here is a unique blend of simplicity and modernity. The Danes, known for their welcoming nature and laid-back attitude, have a lifestyle that's deeply rooted in a culture of happiness, balance, and respect for one another. In Denmark, it's not just about living, it's about living well. One of the first things you'll notice about Denmark is its commitment to sustainability. It's a country that's made significant strides in green living, from its wind-powered energy to its eco-friendly infrastructure. The Danish people are conscious consumers, mindful of their impact on the environment, and this ethos is woven into the fabric of their everyday life. Denmark is also a place where work-life balance isn't just a concept, it's a way of life. Here, people value their time, whether it's spent in the office or at home with family. The Danish working culture is characterized by flexibility, respect for personal time, and a strong belief in the importance of leisure and relaxation. Another defining aspect of Danish life is hygge. This untranslatable Danish word encompasses a feeling of cozy contentment and well-being through enjoying the simple things in life. Whether it's a warm cup of coffee on a rainy afternoon or a candlelit dinner with loved ones, hygge is at the heart of Danish living. And let's not forget about the Danish love for cycling. With more bicycles than cars, Denmark is a paradise for cycling enthusiasts. The country's flat landscape and extensive network of bicycle lanes make it an ideal place for two-wheeled transportation. Stay with us as we delve deeper into the Danish way of life. We'll explore the unique facets of Danish culture, from their food culture to the importance of nature in their daily lives. So sit back, relax, and let's embark on this fascinating journey through everyday life in Denmark. Imagine a work life where balance is not just a concept, but a reality. Let's transport ourselves to the realm of Denmark, the land of Vikings, fairy tales, and yes, an enviable work-life balance. The Danish work culture is something of a gold standard when it comes to balancing professional and personal life. It's a harmonious blend of productivity and relaxation, efficiency and ease, work and play. In Denmark, the average working week spans around 37 hours, with a strong emphasis on punctuality and productivity. It's not about clocking in endless hours at the office, but about making those hours count. And when it's time to call it a day, it's time to call it a day. There's no culture of overtime glorification here. But don't mistake this for a lack of commitment or ambition. The Danes are highly dedicated and driven, but they also recognize the importance of downtime. They understand that a well-rested employee is a productive one, and this is evident in their generous vacation policies. Danish workers get a minimum of 5 weeks of paid vacation per year. That's right, 5 weeks to unwind, explore, and indulge in life outside of work. It's a time to recharge, to reconnect with loved ones, and to pursue personal interests. It's time to live. And speaking of living, let's not forget the Danish tradition of leaving work on time. Yes, you heard it right. In Denmark, there's no stigma attached to leaving the office at the end of the workday. It's not frowned upon, but rather, it's encouraged. After all, there's a life waiting outside those office doors, a life of family, friends, hobbies, and hygge, the uniquely Danish concept of coziness and comfort. So what can we learn from the Danes? It's simple. Work is important, but it's not everything. There's a world beyond our workstations, and it's essential to make time for it. In Denmark, the scales are tipped in favor of balance, of equilibrium, of living a well-rounded life. Indeed, in Denmark, you work to live, not live to work. Ever heard of hygge? It's not just a word, it's a lifestyle. Now, you might be scratching your head and wondering what on earth is hygge. Well, hygge, pronounced hygge, is a Danish concept that cannot be translated to one single word, but encompasses a feeling of cozy contentment and well-being through enjoying the simple things in life. In the heart of Denmark, hygge is woven into the very fabric of everyday life. It's as intrinsic to the Danish lifestyle as bicycles and smørrebrød. To fully understand the essence of hygge, imagine this. It's a cold winter's evening. You're sitting by the fireplace, wrapped in a warm blanket, sipping hot cocoa, surrounded by your loved ones. There's a sense of warmth, comfort, and utter contentment. That, my friends, is hygge. But hygge isn't limited to winter or the indoors. It's about creating an atmosphere that brings joy and comfort, regardless of the place or time. It could be a summer picnic in the park, a candlelit dinner, or a quiet evening reading a book. The Danes prioritize creating these cozy moments, making their homes a sanctuary of comfort with soft lighting, plush textiles, and an abundance of candles. Hygge also extends to their social life. Danes prefer intimate gatherings with close friends and family rather than large, boisterous parties. They value the quality of their relationships and the connections they share. It's about being present, enjoying the company of loved ones, and creating memories. In a world that often values productivity over peace, hygge is a reminder to slow down, to cherish the moment, and to prioritize well-being. It's about finding joy in the simple things and recognizing that these moments of coziness contribute to a happier, more balanced life. So the next time you find yourself rushing through life, stop for a moment. Sip that coffee a little slower, enjoy that sunset a little longer. Create your own hygge moments and embrace the Danish art of coziness. Hygge is more than a concept in Denmark, it's a way of life. If there is one thing that defines Danish life, it's biking. Yes, indeed. Biking is not just a mode of transport in this Scandinavian country, it's a way of life, a cultural staple, a symbol of environmental consciousness, and a testament to the nation's commitment to health and fitness. In Denmark, you'll find a bike for every occasion. For the Danes, bikes are not just for leisurely rides in the park on a sunny afternoon. They are sturdy workhorses, commuting partners, grocery haulers, and sometimes your best friend on a lazy Sunday. Just imagine. Every day, streets of Denmark buzz with the rhythmic hum of bicycle tires. From the bustling city centers to the tranquil suburbs, bikes are an integral part of the Danish landscape. It's quite a sight to behold, a rhythmic ballet of cyclists, each one pedaling to their own beat, yet collectively creating a harmonious symphony of movement. And the Danes don't just bike because it's convenient or eco-friendly, they bike because it's fun, it's healthy, and it's liberating. There's a sense of freedom that comes with the wind in your hair, the sun on your face, and the open road beneath your wheels. But it's not all about the ride, it's about the community too. Biking in Denmark is a shared experience, a common thread that weaves through the fabric of Danish society. It's about the camaraderie that comes from sharing the road, the unspoken bond between cyclists, and the mutual respect for each other and the environment. The biking culture in Denmark is a testament to the country's innovative spirit and commitment to sustainable living. With dedicated bike lanes, state-of-the-art cycling infrastructure, and a society that embraces the two-wheeled lifestyle, Denmark is truly a paradise for cyclists. So, whether you're a seasoned cyclist or a casual rider, Denmark invites you to hop on a bike and join the ride. Because in this beautiful country, biking is more than just a mode of transport, it's a celebration of life, community, and the environment. In Denmark, 2 wheels are often better than 4. Food isn't just about sustenance in Denmark, it's about connection. The Danish food culture is a vibrant tapestry woven with time-honored traditions and innovative nuances. It's a culinary journey that goes beyond the mere act of eating, extending into the realm of social bonding and community building. Let's start with the staples. Danish cuisine is deeply rooted in the country's agricultural past, with an emphasis on hearty, wholesome ingredients. Rye bread or rugbrød is a mainstay, often topped with cold cuts, cheese, or lever postage, a popular liver pâté. Then there's smørrebrød, the open-faced sandwich that's quintessentially Danish. This culinary masterpiece is a feast for the eyes as well as the palate, with a variety of toppings arranged artistically on a slice of buttered rye bread. But Danish food culture is not just about what's on the plate, it's also about the atmosphere around the table. The Danes value the concept of fællespisning, or communal eating. It's not uncommon to see long tables set up in local community centers, parks, or even streets where everyone is welcome to join. These meals are about more than just satisfying hunger. They're about fostering a sense of community and togetherness. A noteworthy aspect of Danish food culture is the emphasis on locally sourced produce. From farm to fork, the Danes take pride in their local ingredients. Farmers markets are a common sight, brimming with fresh produce, locally made cheeses, and artisan breads. This focus on local produce not only supports the local economy, but also ensures that the food is fresh, seasonal, and sustainable. And of course, we can't forget about Danish pastries or wienerbrød. These buttery, flaky delights filled with cream or jam are a sweet treat that's synonymous with Danish gastronomy. Whether enjoyed in a cozy bakery or at home with a cup of coffee, these pastries are an integral part of Danish food culture. In Denmark, food brings people together. It's a celebration of local ingredients, traditional recipes, and communal experiences. It's a testament to the Danish way of life, where the simple act of sharing a meal can foster connections and create memories. In Denmark, nature isn't just appreciated, it's embraced. Picture a land where the outdoors is not just a place to visit, but a space to live, breathe, and thrive. The Danish culture is rooted in a profound respect for the environment that surrounds them, a sentiment that is reflected in their everyday life. Danish people hold a deep-seated belief in the value of spending time outdoors. They understand that nature is not just a source of beauty, but also a sanctuary of peace, a playground for adventure, and a provider of health and well-being. This isn't just a weekend getaway type of deal, it's a daily routine. Whether it's a walk in the park, a picnic by the beach, or a hike through the woods, the Danes know the true value of unplugging from the digital world and plugging into the natural one. And it's not hard to see why. Denmark is a treasure trove of natural wonders, with an abundance of parks, beaches, and nature reserves. From the lush green forests of North Zealand to the rugged coastlines of Bornholm, the country is like a canvas painted with the most vibrant shades of nature. It's a place where the cityscape seamlessly blends into the landscape, where the concrete jungle gives way to verdant parks and tranquil beaches. But it's not just about enjoying nature, it's also about preserving it. The Danes are pioneers in environmental sustainability. They have a deep understanding of the delicate balance between human needs and the environment's capacity to sustain them. From renewable energy to waste management, they are constantly innovating to reduce their footprint on the planet. They understand that to truly enjoy nature, one must also work to protect it. In Denmark, nature is not a commodity, but a community. It's not an entity separate from us, but an integral part of our existence. It's not something to be conquered, but to be cared for, respected, and cherished. For the Danes, nature is not just a backdrop, but a vital part of life. So what is life really like in Denmark? Where to begin? We've journeyed through the winding bike lanes, relished in the cozy concept of hygge, savored the tantalizing Danish cuisine, marveled at the work-life balance, and basked in the serene embrace of nature. All these elements harmoniously intertwine, painting a vivid picture of everyday life in this Nordic utopia. Let's revisit the Danish work-life balance, shall we? It's a concept that's deeply ingrained in the Danish lifestyle, a balance that's truly enviable. The Danes prioritize their personal time as much as their professional commitments, making time for leisure, family, and self-improvement. Remember, it's not just about working hard, but also about playing hard. A well-rested mind is a productive mind, as they say. And who can forget hygge, that comforting, cozy feeling that the Danes have turned into an art form? It's the warm glow of candlelight on a chilly evening, the joy of good company and hearty food, the tranquility of a quiet moment alone. Hygge is truly a testament to the Danish love for simplicity and contentment. Speaking of contentment, let's pedal back to the ubiquitous biking culture. Denmark, especially its capital Copenhagen, is a haven for cyclists. The well-planned bike lanes, the respect for cyclists, and the commitment to eco-friendliness all make biking an integral part of Danish life. It's a simple pleasure, a daily routine, a way of life. And we certainly can't leave out Danish cuisine, a hearty blend of traditional and contemporary flavors. From smørrebrød to frikadeller, Danish food is a gastronomic delight that reflects the country's rich cultural heritage. It's not just about eating, but also about enjoying the process of preparing and sharing meals, a communal experience that brings people together. Last but not least, the Danish reverence for nature is truly inspiring. The Danes have a deep-seated respect for their environment, and they take every opportunity to enjoy the great outdoors. Whether it's a leisurely stroll in the park, a weekend getaway to the countryside, or a refreshing dip in the sea, nature is a cherished part of Danish life. So, to sum it up, life in Denmark is a harmonious blend of work and play, of coziness and adventure, of tradition and innovation. It's about finding joy in the simple things, cherishing the moment, and embracing the world around you. If you've enjoyed this video about everyday life in Denmark, why not give this video a thumbs up? Your likes are the compass that guides us in creating content that you love. And if you're already a part of our VIP-loving community, thank you. You are the wind beneath our wings. If you're new here and you found value in this video, consider joining the family. Hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to ensure you never miss out on a new discovery.